So earlier you had mentioned that there are, other mutations that are being discovered, and I know that there was a talk here about genetic risk prediction looking beyond BRCA1 and 2. So what are we looking to for the future of genetic risk prediction?
We are in the wild, wild west. So, BRCA1 and 2 were discovered in the mid-90s, and we have a fair amount of information about them now, and we know how to identify those individuals and what to do for those individuals. But now we're in a place where we're discovering many, many more mutations and have the ability to test for them all at once. So instead of just doing a BRCA test, they have something called multi-gene panel testing now, which can look for 20 to 25 mutations that are all associated with increased risk of breast and ovarian cancer, for instance. These include mutations like PALB2, CHEK2, P53, there's a number of others, and all of them are associated with increased risk, but not necessarily high risk. Some of them are more moderate risk. So we're going to be seeing much more of this in the coming years. Almost every lab company, a testing company, is offering a multi-gene panel test now. And if a family history is not quite clear and there's not a known BRCA mutation, many of the practitioners are recommending panel testing. The struggle is that most of the health insurers are not comfortable paying for this yet. So we're a little premature as far as it being mainstream. But I think down the road we're going to see a lot of value. They are seeing that certain families that look like they have one mutation actually show up with another mutation. And so we're finding that those specifying factors for BRCA, for instance, are not as clear-cut as we thought, and that some families that look like BRCA actually have Lynch. So as the years go on, I think we're going to be identifying more people with these less common mutations, and that challenges the system to come up with how to manage those patients. But the good researchers that we have here at the conference are exploring that, and they're trying to figure out how to manage those patients, and they'll be working on recommendations as more and more of those patients are identified. But it is an exciting time in cancer genetics.